Hello and welcome to Kim's Garden Tips. Kim's taking a nap right now, and this is Gary, and I'll show you an easy way to make garden boxes, and pretty inexpensive. I'm making two 8-foot by 4-foot boxes, 12 inches tall, and one 62 by 26 and a half, 12 inches tall, and everything cost me, I think it was $115 to make these 3 boxes. Okay, so this is what I do. I buy, for one box, you buy 2 by 6 by 8s. You buy a couple 4 by 4s, depending on how many boxes you want to make. You buy a box of 3.5 inch screws, and that's about it. What I do is I take 2 of the 2 by 6 by 8s and cut them in half. I cut the 4 by 4s into 11 inch lengths. What I do is I put the box together. You know, I put the 4 by 4. I screw the box together on the ends, pre-drill the holes on the ends, and screw the ends together. Then I get a clamp, and I clamp those 4 by 4s in the corner, and I screw the 4 by 4s in. Then I carry it outside. It's not that heavy. And then what I do is I take my other 4 by 4s, my other 2 by 6s that are 2 by 6 by 8s that are cut in half, so now they're 4 feet long. I just stack them on the top on ends and put 2 by 6 by 8s on the sides and screw them in. And there you have a box. Pretty simple. This is what the first assembly looks like. And then this is what the second assembly looks like. And here are other garden boxes we built other years. We have that's a 4 by 12, and that's made out of 2 by 12s. 2 by 12s are really expensive. That's why I went with the 2 by 6s and just stacked them up. And there's 2 4 by 8s, and here's 2 more 4 by 8s. And the way I fill these things up, you can go to the dump and get compost and stuff. But what I did is, in the fall, I rake all my leaves and put them in a big pile. And when I go to fill these things up, I put cardboard in the bottom as a weed block. And then I filled about 3/4 of the way up with leaves. Then I just throw a bunch of nice soil on top of it. Either buy soil or get compost from the dump. But this soil right here, look how black the soil is. That's from rotted leaves. This box is what I think it's 2 years old, and that's what those rotted leaves look like. Now come over to this box. I threw some manure on them this year too. We go over to a farm and get some manure that's in the straw. This one I put manure on top of it, but if you dig down into it, look how black that soil is. And mainly, it's mostly rotted leaves. I'm going to throw those leaves in there and some dirt, then I go dig up some earthworms and throw them in there. This box right here, I'm going to plant asparagus in it this year. I'm waiting for it to get here. Today is March 30th, and I'm waiting for the asparagus to get here. And I'm in Maryland, and my 4 by 12 box, I'm very tired. I worked 12-hour shift last night, got home. I'm an RN, and now I'm awake about 20 hours now. But this one has onion sets planted down both sides, right next to the edge. And then you have radishes, carrots. No, you have onion sets down each side. Then you have leeks, radishes, carrots, and carrots, onion sets down that side. And I have a bunch of Walla Walla onion plants I'm going to plant tomorrow in my other garden. And this is my other garden down here, and this soil is just absolutely fantastic. Right there. And I have my peas planted. If you look real closely, what I did is I bought reinforcing wire for concrete, and I just wire tied it right to the edge of the deck. And all along the edge of my deck, you can see it, right at the bottom of that wire, all along the edge there, 16 feet, is all sugar snap peas that'll come up. And once the sugar snap peas come up for a while and they start to die off, I'm going to put lima beans in there. But the rest of this garden is fantastic. I'm going to plant some Walla Wallas down at the other end, and we're going to have tomatoes in here. This box is going to be cucumbers. I'm going to put a trellis in there. I'll show you how I made my trellis later on my next video. I'm sorry I was a little choppy. I'm tired. But I hope this gives you an idea of how to make garden boxes. But that's a 2 by 12. They're expensive as hell. And those are 2x6s stacked on top of each other. And if you have any questions about how to make these boxes, just drop a line on the video, and I'll answer any questions that you need. But what I do is I level them up. I'm OCD, and I like them to be level, so I'm going to put some shims underneath of them. What I'll do is I'll shim them, and then the gap at the bottom, I'm going to take this 1x4 and I'll screw it into the bottom there, and it will block up that hole down there so no dirt will come out, and the thing will be nice and level in the yard. Well, that's it for now. I'll be back showing you how I plant my asparagus and some other stuff. Thank you. Bye.